All right, you came in to look at a CX-5, okay? You saw an internet price, so what price would you have seen on the internet?
26,750.
Okay. So obviously we've been together for a while. We've been through meet and greet. He's probably announced to me that he's come in to see a specific vehicle. Maybe we've looked at the vehicle, maybe we haven't. There's no really one spot that I can tell you to do this that's better than another. It's going to depend on the customer. I'm a firm believer, in fact, this has probably changed since the last time we were together. When a customer walks into your store and you meet and greet them, and they tell you that they're there to see a CX-5 that they saw on your website, what's your next move?
I usually just get them comfortable, get them a cup of coffee, get them a bottle of water, put them in the one on the showroom and try to find that specific vehicle.
Okay.
If that can't be found, I get a backup plan going.
Okay, what if they got the stock number and they know exactly what vehicle they want and it's in stock?
Do the same thing, find the vehicle, and then
put
them in it.
Put them in it ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sitting down and going through a questionnaire with them. Okay. I used to teach that. I don't believe it anymore. I think it's wrong. I think the quicker we can get them to the vehicle, the better off we are. After all, what they come in to see?
And nowadays,
see the Atlas.
They want
right?
me, now.
Yep. Okay. So maybe we've already looked at the vehicle. Maybe we've test driven it. But we definitely haven't talked numbers yet, nor have we gone to the sales manager to get the offer to purchase sheet. This is the type of conversation I would have with Dan before I ever brought the numbers out. Dan, I tell you what, I hope you love the CX-5. And obviously the price had to be attractive or you wouldn't be here, correct?
Sure.
All right, and you told me earlier that you're planning on financing it.
That's correct.
Okay. Dan, what I'd like to do is take about 5 minutes right now and show you two different ways to finance it, conventionally and an alternative method of financing, and let you take a look at them both. Decide which one's best for you, and you don't have to make any decisions right now by any stretch of the imagination. So when we bring the numbers out, you'll have a better idea of what's best for you and your family. Is that cool?
Sounds great.
Okay. And by the way, I'm not going to use $26,750. In fact, I'm going to use $40,000. Okay? So don't pay any attention to the numbers. Pay attention to the concept itself. All right? Now, most of our customers are going to put down maybe 20% on a vehicle. I don't know what you're planning on doing. We'll talk about that later. But in this particular instance, a customer purchasing a $40,000 vehicle would want to put down $8,000. In your case, it would be significantly less. You're going to pay taxes. I'm going to use 9%, so that would be about $3,600. So we've got 32 plus 36, roughly. So in this particular case, and again, this would be conventional financing, an individual would be financing about $35,600 on a $40,000 purchase with $8,000 down. Your taxes. Now, the payment's going to be probably around $712 a month at 60 months. That's the type of financing most people are used to right there. Okay? The type of financing I'm talking about, the alternative way of financing it, is same price of vehicle, but the amount of money you put down is significantly less. Okay? I'm going to put down $1,000. The taxes you pay are significantly less, and I'll show you how that works in just a second. Okay? Over here, there is no guaranteed future value. I mean, you've probably traded vehicles in before that you hoped were going to be worth more than they actually were, and maybe sometimes they were worth more than you hoped they were. Again, who knows? It's sort of a crapshoot. This way, I'm going to guarantee this individual that the guaranteed future value will be $20,000. Now, the payment is going to be significantly different too. In fact, in this particular case, the payment would be about $436 a month. Over here, it's $712 for 60. Over here, it's $436 at 39. Now, there's got to be a catch, right?
Gotta be.
Yeah, well, believe me, there's a number of catches here. At the end of 39 months, you've got 21 months of obligation left, doing it the conventional way. That's 21 times 712. Do you have a calculator handy? What's 21 times 712?
A lot.
A lot.
14,952.
Over here, you've got a $14,952 obligation. You don't own anything, by the way. Okay? The bank has the title. The bank owns the vehicle. You get to own it after you finish paying $14,952 more dollars. Over here, you have no more obligation. You're done. But you do have something that most people really like. You've got options. Here are your options. If you love that vehicle, the CX-5, it's the greatest vehicle you've ever driven, and I hope you do, your first option would be to go ahead and finish paying for it. All right? What you would pay is $20,000. You could write a check or you could finance it. All right? But that's your choice. Your second choice would be a 2021 or 2022 CX-5 with the latest styling, the latest safety equipment, the latest technology. Number three, conventional financing, there's no guaranteed future value. I guaranteed this one would be worth $20,000 to you, okay? If it's not worth $20,000, if the market has gone to hell in a handbasket, if it's only worth 16 or 17, you just hand the keys over. You avoid any loss at all. On the other hand, if that CX-5 is worth 22 or 21.5, you can trade it in, use that equity to reduce the payment on your next vehicle. You can sell it outright, pocket the cash, or you can get the dealer, that'd be us, to cut you a check for the overage, meaning whatever it was worth over the $20,000 guaranteed future value. Now, I said 2021 or 2022. This is June. 3 years from now, or 39 months from now, I think the 2022s will be out. But if they're not, if they're a couple months away, and you want to see that 2022, you can always extend the lease. All right? During this period of time, you're going to pay fewer maintenance charges. All right? Because you're only going to drive it for 39 months. You're going to have virtually no repair bills because it's going to be under warranty most of the time. You're going to conserve cash because, do this multiplication for me real quickly. What's 712 minus 436?
276.
Take 276 times 39.
$10,764.
Okay. The second way, you're going to have $10,764. Got to add 7 to that because you only put down 1,000. You'd have $17,764 in cash that you wouldn't have doing it the conventional way. The long and the short of it is this, Dan. The second way avoids risk and conserves cash. But I tell you what, more on this later. I just wanted to give you an idea of 2 different ways. Okay, we'll talk about what's best for you later, and then just stop right there.
Now you've got all their attention.
Yeah, don't you think you would?
Definitely raised an eyebrow.
And did I use the word lease one time?
Did not use the L word.
If you're doing it, 50% of the time, because not everybody is going to be a lease candidate. I understand that. Leasing's good for us for a number of different reasons, but I'm not talking about switching a purchase customer to a lease customer. I'm trying to figure out how to get more people to buy. I mean, there are people that are walking out of our stores because the purchase payment was too high and they didn't understand enough about leasing, or we didn't explain it well enough, that they're going to go somewhere else. Okay, I want leasing to provide incremental sales for you, not just moving people from purchase to lease. I mean, you'll do some of that. And by the way, what happens to your chances of, well, here's an interesting statistic. In fact, I want to